So Iran is a nation that is steeped in revolution, reform and resilience. It is again at the center of a regional turmoil. What started off as protests over rising prices have now swelled into a nationwide unrest, reigniting a century of political fault lines. From the Shah to the supreme leader, we decode for you how past liberal moments and reformist hopes had helped set the stage for today's uprisings and why a destabilized Iran could again reshape West Asia and indeed the world. Take a look.
To understand today's unrest, we have to start with Iran's history. Before 1979, Iran was ruled by a king, the Shah, who pushed the country towards the west. Cities modernized, women had more freedom, and Iran was allied with the United States. But political dissent was crushed, and many Iranians felt the country lost control of its own future.
This time, the feeling is really strong. Those who took to the streets seem to hope that this time the world will no longer tolerate the Islamic Republic, which has now become a cancer that must be removed. Our hope is that the Iranian people will be able to do it on their own.
In 1979, a revolution overthrew the Shah. Religious leaders promised justice, independence and dignity. Instead, the power shifted to a strict religious system where elected leaders exist, but ultimate control lies with clerics and the security forces. Since then, Iranians have repeatedly tried to push back peacefully. In the late 1990s and 2000s, reformist leaders promised more freedom and better ties with the world. People voted in large numbers, expectations rose, but each time those openings were shut down by hardliners. Today's protesters are not just about politics, they are about daily life. Sanctions, mismanagement and corruption have crushed the economy. The currency rial has simply collapsed. Prices have soared, jobs are scarce. For many Iranians, life has become a struggle and there is no hope on the horizon. Now, the big question is, what if Iran destabilizes? Iran is not just another country in trouble, it is a regional power with influence far beyond its borders. In Iraq, Syria, Lebanon and Yemen, its axis of powers are weakened, but still have a lot of influence in West Asia. If Tehran loses control, those regions could become even more unstable. This directly affects Israel. Israel sees Iran as its biggest security threat. A weak or chaotic Iran could trigger escalation either through proxy groups or direct confrontation. For Turkey, the fear is spillover. More refugees from West Asian countries, more border instability, more regional war. Ankara wants Iran contained, not collapsing. The Gulf states, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates also walk a tightrope. They want Iran's regional influence reduced. But they do not want chaos. A collapsed Iran would mean shocks to oil markets, shipping routes disturbed, hurting the commercial interests of the rich Arab nations. Iran's unrest is rooted in history. A society that has been promised change, denied it, and now struggles to survive economically. If Iran becomes unstable, the consequences will not stay inside Iran. West Asia and the world will feel it.